Today we are going to review our favorite tiny but mighty Stan SoleX with an asterisk, the clicker. So the standard Stan SoleX is either in a CM or the Web Connect mount. The CM is just a rigid connect one. This one we're more of a fan of because we're able to get it a little bit shorter, and it helps reduce any D-loop torque because that webbing can move. We're an extreme fan of this release. Pretty much everybody in the shop is using one now. I've been very fortunate to shoot very, very well in local and national tournaments with it, and it's just fun. It's awesome. It's very, very lightweight, non-intrusive release, and this being their new clicker, as you can see there's a stamped C on there, it gives you a click, just like if you're familiar with using hinges that have a click. There's a slight click in the trigger right before you fire. So if I hold this up and I pull the trigger, it clicks and then it fires. You get independent adjustments on this release. So your tension is the little set screw just underneath the C. Righty-tighty makes it heavier, lefty-loosey makes it lighter. This upper screw here that's kind of on the face of it, if you will, next to the brass fitting, that one is your travel. It does not adjust the travel of the click. It adjusts the travel of the release before you hit the click. The click is pre-positioned as close to the firing sear as possible so that it isn't going to wear over time, but it's going to give you a consistent, like, hey, you're about a 64th from this thing going off click. I personally haven't had any durability issues. I've shot my standard SoleX thousands upon thousands of times and haven't had any really issues. When you're working on these releases, you can max them out to where it won't reset. If you do that in your tinkering process, go back out 2 full turns. Back it back out so that you get to the appropriate adjustment on there so that it will hold on to the string when you fire. As you can see, it is a hook style release, in my opinion, the most forgiving style of release. So when you pull the trigger, it just makes that hook go limp and it gets right out of the way. It is a spring driven reset, so it will reset it back to its position, and then you pull the trigger to reset the hook itself. Can't really say enough about this little guy. Non-bulky, non-intrusive if you're walking around. Extremely, extremely consistent, durable, accurate, and we've sold lots of the standard SoleX's, but I definitely see people starting to draw more towards the clicker because it does give you that little bit of a hint saying, hey, it's about to go. So whether it's going to be a windy situation in target archery or it is that buck or bull of a lifetime stepping out, you're applying consistent pressure, and then they hold up behind a tree, at least you know where you're at in that shot process. So it gives you kind of a heads up. So now I'm going to toss it on and shoot the bow a couple times, and you're going to be able to see as I slowly apply pressure, you'll be able to see that trigger click, and then you'll hear it slightly. So give me just a second to get everything ready, and we're going to transition over to shooting. All right, as you see, we've shifted positions now, and now I have a bow in my hand instead of just a tiny release. But I wanted to go over one quick thing before I shot the bow. If you hook on and you apply tension to the release and you hit the click, you can come off the trigger, and then as you let down, it will reset once there's not tension on the trigger. So I'll do that again. I get it to hit the click. As I go to let down, it resets itself. So you don't have to worry about resetting the click if you let down. Now we'll get it drawn. So I'm going to come in, hook, and goes to the click. Now I will let off. As soon as I start letting down, it resets that click for us. So you don't have to worry about double setting it or having to squeeze the trigger again to get it to reset itself. Draw, make contact, relax into the strap on my release. Might have been able to pick up that sound. That's the click. And keep applying pressure and it goes off. For me, I squeeze the trigger into the palm of my hand and then it resets itself. Come in to draw. Finger on. I relax into the strap to the click, and then I keep tension, and it goes off, and then you just squeeze it in your hand to reset it. So we have lots of these in the shop, whether it's our downtown location, our West Valley location. We've got a ton of them online. So feel free to stop on in and try it out. We have no problem with you guys trying releases, because that's the most important thing, is finding the best release for you, not just what I say. And if you have questions about it, feel free to call us at either the West Valley location, downtown. Do have free shipping, so if you go to rawsoutdoors.com, you can sign up for our rewards program, and we do have free shipping on there. So thank you for watching along, and we hope to hear from you soon.